Owning a home comes with surprises, but I never expected my biggest problem would be the HOA president, Karen. She always had something to complain about. My recycling bin, my garden hose, even the color of the flowers I planted. But the day she brought out a power drill was the day she crossed the line from annoying to catastrophic. Started with a note. Karen had left one of her infamous violation slips taped to my door. It read, "Your hose bib and exterior piping are visible from the street. This is against community standards. Please correct immediately." I laughed when I read it. A hose bib is the outdoor spigot for a garden hose, literally part of every house in the neighborhood. There was no rule against it. I ignored the note, figuring she was just reaching for things to control. A few days later, I heard the whine of a drill outside while I was working from home. I peeked out and my stomach dropped. Karen was crouched next to the side of my house, drilling into the water pipe that connected to my hose bib. I ran out yelling, "What the hell are you doing?" She jumped, then tried to compose herself. "This is an HOA correction. Your piping is unsightly and against the rules. That's not your property. That's my house." She rolled her eyes. "If you won't fix it, I will. I'm the president. I have the authority." Before I could stop her, she nicked the pipe. Water burst out under pressure, spraying both of us in the face. She shrieked as her clipboard and drill got soaked. I ran to shut off the main valve, furious. I called the police and filed a report for vandalism, but because it was a civil matter, they advised me to document everything and take it up with the city. So I did. The next morning, I contacted the city water department. They sent out an engineer to inspect the damage. The guy took one look at the hole Karen had drilled and whistled. "She didn't just hit your line," he said. "She compromised a feeder pipe that connects to the street main. That's public infrastructure." My jaw dropped. "You mean she damaged city property?" "Big time," he replied, jotting notes. "This is illegal tampering with municipal waterworks. The fines start at 50 grand. I blinked. "Wait, she's on the hook for that?" He nodded. "Yup, and the city attorney will love this one." When the notice arrived at Karen's house, you could practically hear her scream from across the block. She tried to spin it at the next HOA meeting, claiming she was beautifying the neighborhood and that the city was overreacting. Nobody bought it. The engineer had documented everything with photos, including the drill still lying in the mud where she dropped it. The HOA board was livid. One member said, "You've endangered city infrastructure and exposed us all to liability." Another added, "You've gone too far, Karen." For once, the neighbors rallied behind me. People who had been quietly suffering under her reign of nitpicking shared their own horror stories. One family said she tried to repaint their mailbox without asking. Another said she trespassed to measure their grass with a ruler. Within weeks, she was removed as president. The HOA filed a statement distancing themselves from her actions, making it clear she acted alone. The city pursued the fines, and although I never saw the final bill, the word around the neighborhood was that she had to remortgage her house to cover the costs. As for me, the city repaired the damaged pipe at no cost. They even upgraded my line while they were at it. Now I have perfect water pressure, and a great story about how the HOA tyrant literally drilled herself into debt. Karen still skulks around, but she doesn't have her clipboard anymore. Every time I turn on the hose and hear that steady rush of water, I can't help but grin, because thanks to her, the city made sure I'll never have to worry about low pressure again.